Hi, I'm Precious. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a topic that it's quite sensitive, and it seems to be the trend nowadays with gender wars and all that between men and women. I want to know, do men actually like women? I know that there are men who love women as, not like in the womanizing sense of the word, but who love women as human beings, who see women as human beings, who care for them, who enjoys women, enjoys their existence, right? Doesn't mean that he's chasing every woman in skirts and all that. I know there are men like that, but it looks to me, maybe because of social media, that a lot of men don't like women. And a lot of men choose women for the wrong reasons. So this took me a long time to learn that a man choosing you doesn't mean that he actually loves you, or even that he even actually likes you, right? And many times it's not even as if he's tolerating you. A lot of times he actually hates you. He's jealous about you. He wants to. A lot of men want to control a woman instead of love a woman. And those things are two very different things, loving and controlling a woman. So that's something I learned. It took me a while to learn because I couldn't just fathom it, even up to now. Although I'm fathoming it now, I couldn't just fathom that. Why would you be with a person if you hate the person? Why would you be in a romantic relationship? Why would you marry someone if you hate them? Except for revenge purposes, because okay, I'll get to that. But you naturally, you don't decide to spend the rest of your life with someone that you hate. That is the natural thing to do. But it looks like nowadays is very prevalent, right? And I have 3 cases to point out to buttress my point, right? Once again, I'm saying that I know there are men who actually love women, men who see women, men who consider women, men who care about women, men who want to protect women, men who are speaking for women. We're having that nowadays. And these men who are trying to speak for women, maybe because they have seen the pain, they've been able to see through a woman's eyes, they've been able to understand the experience of a woman, right? Women are not just crying foul. Women are not stupid. They won't complain for or fight something for many years if there is no cause. Women are intelligent species. We are intelligent, we are nurturing, we are amazing, right, in our natural form. So that being said, now I'm going to talk about the cases that I saw, and also people who are also, I've noticed that people who are the men who have stood up to speak for women are being called names, are being called simps. So protecting a woman makes you a simp. Protecting a woman makes you a man, in my honest opinion. Okay, now let me talk about the cases I saw. So the most recent one is the guy who podcast, right? I don't know his name. I can't remember the name of the podcast right now, but there's a clip that's been going around about a man saying that if his wife or his wife or the woman in his life gets kidnapped by bandits or by kidnappers and everybody or anyone, by the time she comes back, he's not going to take her back, or he's going to leave because she's not the same way she left. Meaning that if a woman has gone through rape, has gone through abuse, has gone through torture, has gone through the most mentally torturing, physically torturing days or experiences of her life, if she comes back, she's going to have to face the destruction or the collapse of her marriage. Why? Because something happened to her, something bad happened to her, something happened to her that was beyond her control. It was not her intention to get robbed. It was not her intention to get kidnapped. It was not her intention to go through all that. But she did. But coming back, she should know that she's coming back to an empty house, because the man cannot say because she has been tampered with. There is no empathy. No, absolutely no empathy about, no empathy towards the woman, about her experiences in the hands of these wicked people, how she's feeling, the trauma that she has to go through she has to experience for the rest of her life, the PTSD, the pain, right? No talk about that. There are no talks, there's no debate about that. There's no okay, when she comes back, we're going to do like rehabilitation for her, care for her, love on her, give her time to heal, understanding that she will need time to get back to the person she was. And that's even if she gets back to that person, honestly. But being committed to this woman that just went through hell, right? There was no discussion about that. The discussion was that, Ama, I go leave. Oh, why? Because of his own selfish reasons. That okay, it is so sad, because you don't love her now. She has been tampered with, so her value is gone. The woman's value as your wife, as the woman in your life, is gone. You don't care about her pain, and I see that a lot. That's the most recent one. The next one is the podcast of this guy. This few months ago on a podcast also. He was debating with is it Slumflower? I hope I got her name right. And he was saying that if men want to take it 500 years or how many years backwards, they can do that. They can gather all the women, capture them, and turn them into baby making machines or baby making factories. They can do it, but they're not doing it. But they can. They will not do it, but they can. And no matter how much women speak up about these things, it's not going to change anytime soon. That is what a man said. Like, what? That is not something that should even come out of your mouth. It is not even supposed to come out of your mouth. What do you mean you tell women to be making factories? Is that the only value women provide? Even if that is even the only value, is that not that is a lifetime kind of value? You see a woman, you're not just seeing a woman, you're seeing generations in her. She's the portal through which life comes into the world. She can carry life. A woman, the female species, carries life. Even if that is the only thing a woman can do. Is it that big? Is it that fantastic enough? Isn't that amazing enough? That is a miracle. God entrusted that in the hand of a woman. In a woman's body, He entrusted procreation. In the hands, in the body of a woman. Ha! But women are more than that. Even with that amazing value, women are smart and industrious. They are industrious. They are strong. They are powerful. They can endure the amount of pain women endure throughout their lifetime. If men should try that for a day, we won't have men anymore. Many men will not survive. All men will not survive, right? But it is sad when you just start to wonder, is it that you people do not see women as human beings? Because there are many times I think about that. I see how, especially in our society, African society, women are seen as second-class citizens. And this is getting better because women have been talking about it, trying to fight for their place in destiny, their place in life, right? Do you think women do not feel pain? They don't feel pressure? They don't feel anything? Many times I sit and think about that. Do you think women are stupid? A lot of women act stupid for the man's ego, but there are women that don't care, like me. I will not act stupid for anybody. I will not. That is not, God did not create me to be I don't know how to present, right? So, but women who men think that this one, she don't know anything. That woman knows more than you. She's 10 steps ahead of you. But she's acting like that for the man's ego and to conceal whatever plans that she has concerning that man. So it is, when I hear, when I see things like this, it really saddens me, because women now have to be 10 times more vigilant in love. They're supposed to, well, most people want to be loved. Everybody, the human nature, we all want to be loved, whether it's in a romantic relationship, whether it's a familial relationship, that's your family, friends, platonic relationships. You don't want to be loved, right? So when you have to be even extra alert in love again, because the other person, you know yourself, you know your intentions. Maybe your intention and the woman's intentions are genuine, but the man's intention is not genuine. No, the man has seen, okay, maybe this one, I can put this one at home while I go out and look for other women, right? He has married you. You think you've won the lottery, but no, you haven't. You are just a in quotes, a baby making machine at home. And these men do things that hurt women, do things that destroy them mentally and emotionally. Many men see, in case the experience with the entertainer Chike, Frank Edoho, and the woman, right? I'm not really going to touch on that subject, but I'm citing this example because there are men who say that they can never beat a woman, but they can emotionally abuse the daylight out of a woman. You see a woman she will marry now in the next 5 years or in the next 2 years, she's a shadow of herself. She has no self-esteem whatsoever. A woman who was thriving, go-getter, ambitious, doing well at work, doing well in career, and everything. Then the next 2 years, you don't recognize her. She's a shadow. She has become a shell. Why? Because of the person she married. And it is really prevalent. Women now, many women now see marriage and suffering. They see marriage is not synonymous with suffering. And it shouldn't be like that. Marriage is supposed to be companionship, love, joy, going through life together, through highs, through lows, still choosing each other, in harmony, in friendship, not in fights, in resentment, in cheating, disloyalty, in nonsense and rubbish. That's not what it's supposed to be. Marriage should leave you better than you were single. That is how it should be. But I've found out that might not be the case, and it's really sad. Another case in point, when Tenny Otedola was, when she shared her video, her pregnancy workout video, and the tweets from men, it was so heartbreaking. They were saying that this shows that all those women that are craving nonsense, that it's like invalidating women's experiences. Women saying that women are lazy, referring to their partners as idiots. It's one big fat idiot who now say that she cannot walk or she cannot do anything. They use derogatory words for women, not knowing that women's bodies are different. Women's pregnancy journeys are different. Temi Otedola, did I say Temi before? I'm so sorry. Temi Otedola will not share her going through, the downsides of her pregnancy, right? She'll show you the good sides, the happy sides, the times where she has a lot of strength and energy. There will be times where she has no energy and she just wants to stay in bed and maybe she feels sickly and all that, which is normal in pregnancy. But no, because of that lone clip, every woman in their life, like women started collecting stray bullets. Very terrible words were used, and it was so sad. I was like, why would you, even if you want to share an opinion? Why say it with so much hate? The hate in those comments were so palpable. You could, as you're reading the tweet, you're feeling the hatred for women. And it is a very, very sad place to be. It is, and it's really making the whole the is making love now seem like true love, genuine love now seem like a myth, seen as a fantasy, because whatever. And it would be great if more men are speaking up and calling their fellow men out, because women have been calling men out for the longest, right? But they're like, is a woman, so they might not really pay attention, as opposed to fellow men speaking up against these things. It would really help. That's the good men speaking up against some of these vices, some of these things going on in the dating scene, marriage scene, love scene, all the scenes. Let me know if you've experienced things like this. So moving forward, love one another. The Bible says we should love one another as Christ loved the church. Love your wives, love your partner as Christ loved the church. Love the church. I know there is also, so as a result of men treating women so badly, women too have decided that a lot of women have decided they're not going to get married. It's going on now. They're not going to get married. They're just going to be on their own. They're going to work, make their own money. You can adopt a child, or do IVF or whatever, and have their kids and move on and all that, because they don't want to suffer in a relationship with any man, right? So as a result of that, women do not like men too. But the source is actually the men. If we have more men loving women, understanding women, seeing women as human beings, and not just a means to an end, not just women, people, not just machines to have your kids and to procreate and extend your lineage or your lineage. We are more than that, right? So that needs to change. And once men's mentality, when their mentality changes, their orientation in life changes, there'll be a change in the dating scene. There'll be a change in the love, marriage scene, and everything. There'll be less divorces. So now in our generation. So that's all I have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This video was not a very happy video, but yeah, let me know what you think. I would love to read from you. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Bye.